Hey Libra, intuitive soul coach here with your September 2023 monthly reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, Libra, the key themes showing up for you in the month of September, you have action followed by the law of attraction. You also have adventure showing up, and you received a bonus card. So I feel like this could be maybe a couple of months out, but your bonus card, or what you do not see coming, you have the milestone. So this is a really powerful combination here. So while I was shuffling and pulling your key themes, I kept getting the phrase, cat got your tongue, cat got your tongue. And then the first card out was the action card with the cat. So some of you, this is the month where you speak up for yourself, where you're being heard. There could be something that you're getting off your chest, because you also have the throat chakra and the heart chakra card. So there is important communication coming in or going out into the universe. This is you expressing yourself. This is about a call to action. Now remember, what you think about, you bring about. And I get the energy here of you getting out of your own way, Libra, because you do have the Eight of Swords here as well. And sometimes that can be us tripping up over our thoughts. Now you are saying to yourself, I'm being decisive, I'm taking action, and I'm attracting what it is I truly want. And that can be difficult to speak up for what we want, or to ask, or even to share in our creative endeavors, to ask for help, to open ourselves up, because we fear at times judgment or criticism or being ridiculed, especially if this is a wound that you are healing and working on. Now, Libra, your first card out is the action card. This is all about taking charge. It's about ambition and hustle, forward movement and momentum, and just having that energy and motivation for life to tackle those milestones, right? Whatever those may be for you, whatever goals, successes, victories, achievements, it's coming in here. And September is the month where you get back on track. There's more of a realignment energy coming in here for you. But I am sensing, because I was getting cat got your tongue, that there could be something that's difficult to say, but it's important for you to say it, Libra. Same goes for those of you that are wanting to manifest love, manifest career, good health. It may be difficult to get going, but once you get going here, you're going to build that momentum, and you're going to hit the milestones that you really want. And the sooner you get started, the sooner you'll see results, and you'll look back and say, I wish I would have done that sooner. That's what I'm getting here. So action is your first card out. I certainly sense that you have the determination, the motivation, and the energy to say what you need to say, get something off your chest, or focus on the things that really bring happiness, abundance, and success to your world. Because the next card out we have is the law of attraction. This is all about manifestation. So watching your words, because your words do create your reality. Instead of saying things like, I'm broke, I'm poor, I'm lonely, I'm sad, it's of course, it's okay to feel these emotions, but when we tend to tell those things to ourselves every day, all day, it becomes our default mode. Even when we're happy, we tend to feel sad at times. I know that sounds kind of like a dichotomy there, but it's our default mode. So pay attention to the words that you tell yourself, because subconsciously you may be sabotaging your happiness through words. Now, this is also about positive affirmations. It would be a really wonderful time to create a vision board, to take a look at your goals, maybe quarterly, finances, business goals, health goals, all of those things. This is a check-in month for you. This is very magnetic energy, Libra. I feel a lot of abundance is coming your way in the future, in the near future here, but we must shift our mindset to more of that abundant mindset here as well. So law of attraction, what you think about, you bring about. So speak your world into being, say what you mean and mean what you say. Some of you, there's a energy here of keeping your word or keeping the promise that you have to yourself. Other people may break promises to you. I'm getting here as well, or you may need to confront them. There could be something that you need to get off your chest and let them know, hey, this isn't okay. You've done this numerous times. And maybe you didn't want to stir the pot in the past, Libra, but it's important for you to speak up for what you believe in. Now we have adventure showing up as well. This is exciting times. This is new opportunities, spiritual quest. Some of you are traveling the world or you're going on an excursion. There are new opportunities opening up for you. And I feel like this is quite exciting. So September may be the month for expansion or for you finally to speak your world into being or into an existence here, launching a product, putting it out there. I feel like you're doing some great things here, Libra, and manifestation is really highlighted for you here as well. So be careful what you wish for because it may show up sooner than you think. Now, again, we're going to talk about the milestones card, even though it's in the what you don't see coming, or it could be a little bit further out for you. I'm getting it could even be 4 to 8 weeks out. So within the next month or two, this is about big accomplishments. It's about victory. And it actually comes at the perfect time because towards the end of September into October, we're in your season, the peak of Libran season here. So this is about achievement. It's about awards, promotions, success, possibly even ceremonies and victorious moments coming in here for you. A lot of happiness. I like this for you, Libra. Some of you felt a little bit homesick. Some of you have felt like you didn't belong. Wherever you tried to put your energy or whatever soul tribe, friendships, you just felt like you were a castaway because they're actually showing me what is that movie with the ball, Wilson? Oh gosh, Castaway, isn't it? Tom Hanks. I forget what that's called. Maybe it is Castaway, but some of you felt like you were an island or on an island by yourself. I'm getting here soul tribe coming in, new adventures. I mean, some of you could even be going to an island. Maybe you live on an island as well, but I feel it's important for you to reach out, bring in your soul tribe, connection, friendships, community. That's on the forefront for you here in the near future. Now, the tarot cards that we have for you, we pulled some main tarot and then clarifiers. And your first main tarot up is the Ace of Swords. This is about triumphant success. And the clarifier is the Ace of Cups. So powerful double ace energy showing up right off the bat. This is all about you cutting through the BS, especially when it comes to miscommunication or not sure how to make a decision or how to move forward, because sometimes, Libra, we can be indecisive. I'm a Libra as well. So we can go a little bit back and forth. What do we want to eat tonight? Oh, you pick. No, you pick. Oh, we sit there for an hour and before we know it, we're getting hangry, right? So this is all about you cutting through any of the indecision, miscommunication, or setbacks that have angered you in the past or have stymied your success. I'm also getting here, there could have been hurtful words either spoken by you, from you, or to you, Libra. And I feel like there's some sort of solution or new beginning coming in for you in matters of the heart. Okay, so there could be an apology here, but I feel like you're emotionally ready to take that next step. There's a breakthrough coming in here for you. Again, that's where that milestone comes in, and I feel like this breakthrough is going to lead to a new emotional experience with the Ace of Cups. You're ready. Now, in the recent past, there may have been some emotional introspection that you've had to take a look at a situation. You've had to evaluate, is this worth it? Is this worth my time? How do I move forward? How do I communicate effectively? Do I know what I want? What do I need to get back on track? So a lot of you, you're thinking, right? You are an air sign, Libra. So I feel like there's not only success coming in, but again, emotional readiness for what's to come. You were born for this, Libra. Whatever this is here, you were born. This could be a new relationship, a new job opportunity that you love. It could be coming together, healing, mending the heart center. Ace of Cups is about a gift of love. And I am getting gift energy. You could be gifted. I mean, yes, it is your birth month for those of you that are sun sign Libras. But I feel like there's a gift from the universe. This is your gift to the world. I also sense here that there's a reunion, a renewal. I'm getting here, it's going to be deep from the heart. So whether it's a reunification between you and a family member that you haven't seen, or this could be you reuniting with you, because again, I was getting that homesick type of energy where you come back home to you, Libra. This is beautiful. Next up, you have the throat chakra, and you also have the Chariot. Now, the Chariot did show up in reverse here for you, but we're going to read all levels of the Chariot here. Throat chakra is all about that communication. It's about creativity, expressing yourself, not holding back. Now, on a health level, on an energetic health level, it can affect the throat, the tongue region. It can even stem up into your, even your ears and your teeth, as well as maybe some upper respiratory, because you do have the heart chakra as well. So some of you could be clearing away old gunk, right? If you come up with a little bit of a cough, or if you feel like you have to swallow a lot or clear your throat, trust that your throat chakra is activated and you are being called to speak up. Some of you may have an overactive throat chakra, where sometimes we need to watch our words of how we communicate with others or what it is that we are communicating to others. And some of you have an underactive chakra, where it's important for you to speak and get what's on your chest, off your chest or off your mind, by speaking it out into the world. Or even journaling as well can be really good for this. Automatic writing, singing, some of you screaming into a pillow, right? Screaming, letting out that energy, because we don't want to suppress it in the body. That creates dis-ease, also known as disease. So when you have the Chariot showing up here, your perseverance, your willpower, and your dedication has been tested. There's no doubt about that here. But I feel that a lot of you have a voice, and there's some sort of communication here. Spirit communication, communication with another. It's about being honest, but don't rush impulsively into... don't say words that are heated, or don't say things quick without thinking about them. That's what I get here with the Chariot. It's important for you to think about these things and say them with love and say them with compassion, because if you speak too quickly or speak out of line here or out of turn, I feel like it could come back and actually delay some sort of progress that you're hoping to make, and vice versa. We need to be able to speak up and know that we have love and compassion and kindness in our hearts. So there is a very important conversation here, or something related to the throat chakra, where you're going to find that balance, Libra. Now, it could even be that you're talking to a Cancerian here with the Chariot. But this is the card of ambition, forward movement. So I feel that you saying something or putting it out there is actually going to allow you to move forward. So get ready. There's some action coming in here, whether it's love, again, health, goals, desires, finances, money, wealth. Something's shifting here and in a big way. Now, your next card out, you have another ace. This is the Ace of Wands. This is all about your passion ignited. This is a really beautiful energy. I love the Ace of Wands, because this is about you chasing your dreams, Libra. It's about your desire and your passion and purpose. It's about feeling inspired, setting those goals, and being creative and being optimistic on how to tackle them. Now, this is all about a new sense of purpose. So as we navigate closer towards Libran season, I feel like a lot of you are reigniting that spark within. And actually, they're showing me the phoenix there. I don't know if you can see it, or if that's just, what spirit is illuminating. It looks like a phoenix there coming from the heart. Some of you may be in that transition, that death period, like the phoenix rising from the ashes, because the clarifier is the 10 of Wands. This is heavy burdens. The 10 of Wands can feel like you're carrying a lot at this time, a lot of mental stress, a lot of physical stress as well. This is about bringing in others to lighten the load, or getting something off your chest, because that could be the burden that you are feeling weighed down against here with this 10 of Wands. There's some sort of responsibility that needs to be taken here on your end or someone else, and that's going to allow for a beautiful, passionate new beginning. I like this 10 of Wands, but sometimes the 10 of Wands can be a Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It. We want to fix the people that we're around, right? We could even take into consideration a caregiving or a healing type of profession. We want to help others, but sometimes we take on their energy, or we take on the responsibility of being healer or being teacher, when really that's not what someone else wants from you. Okay, so take that into consideration when it comes to conversations that you have. People may just want you to listen, not give advice, or vice versa. We don't have to take on other people's stuff. Remember here, Libra, that you have your soul's journey and they have their soul's journey. And as I always say, we can lead a horse to water, but we can't make it drink. And some of you are frustrated when that energy doesn't drink, right? You're like, it's right here. So there is some new passion stirred up within you. Passion projects, passion for others, passion for humanity. A lot of you may be on a humanitarian type of path. You may be a life path 9 as well. That's the path of humanitarian. Some of you could be seeing 9s or 1s, even 10s, 10, 1, 11. 999. Now next up, you do have the accelerated motion, which is the 8 of Wands. So you have wand energy here, and you also have, let's see, a lot of wands. You have the ace of Wands, you have the 8 of Wands, you have the 10 of Wands. You have a lot of movement here as well, but I feel like you're coming together. There's that attraction card, law of attraction, which we see here. So something here, whatever you're focusing your energy and your attention on, may happen quicker than you thought. So again, because this manifestation is highly activated for you, be careful what it is, because you may say it, you may speak it into being or into existence, and then you're thinking, whoa, I didn't expect that to happen so quick. Now what? 2 of Cups is about coming into alignment. Now, there was a time here where you had to wait. You had to learn patience. You maybe didn't get what you wanted, or you were rejected from a situation. But because you have this 8 showing up here, 8 of Wands is about receiving some sort of message or news. It may have to do with partnership here. Okay, because again, I do sense that you've done a lot of reflecting, Libra. And the 2 of Cups is about an important partnership, a soulmate, a soul contract. This is about a union ready to come in, and it's coming in hot is what I feel here. So whether this is a partnership in a job that really fulfills you, it could be that perfect client, it could be that opportunity to mingle with a friend and maybe grow and build your own business together. Some of you, a lot of you, this could be love as well. So something is happening quickly for you in matters of the heart, and it has a lot of fiery energy behind it. For those of you that are on that Virgo Libra cusp, you may want to check out that reading as well, because I am getting a little bit of that same energy. Now, next up, you have the 8 of Swords and the 7 of Coins. So this is about you getting out of your own way, because sometimes we self-sabotage good things that come into our energy field for whatever reason. Maybe we don't believe that we're worthy of them, or maybe we've had so many setbacks that we think that this is just going to be another setback. Maybe you've had so many disappointments in love, or not enough energy in love, where you just, again, you put yourself on that default mode. Spirit is saying it's time to get off that routine default thinking, okay, with the 8 of Swords here, because sometimes that's our own mental worries that block us from achieving true happiness. Now, you also have the 7 of Pentacles here. This is saying that whatever is diminishing your energy, whatever you are investing in and you're not getting a return on, that's something mentally it's time to let go of. Well, mentally, physically, emotionally, probably all of the above. But when this 8 of Swords shows up, I feel like you are moving towards freedom. This is freeing yourself, freeing that mental clutter in your mind, so you can create new opportunities here, Libra. 7 of Coins is all about the fruits of your labor. And if you don't have room to embrace new opportunities, it's like you're back cycling, back spinning. So take a look at what your default mode is, what that thinking process process is for you this month and see if there's any old limiting beliefs or any behaviors or patterns or anything that you can shake up, stir up a little bit. Even though we tend to like routine and we gravitate towards routine, pay attention to your self-talk, because you have the ability this month to get yourself out of that fear, false evidence appearing real mode. And for those of you that are saying, Melissa, I don't feel trapped, I feel good, then that's awesome. Then focus on the things that are going to bring you and your time and your money and your investments, bring them to fruition in some way, shape, or form, because you have a lot more freedom than you think here, Libra. There's flexibility coming in, but I also sense with this 7 of coins, something is being hatched. You see here with this golden opportunity, there's a golden opportunity being hatched for you, but you have to say yes to it. Is this something you want to nurture? Right? When this little chickadee shows up here and hatches, are you going to give it the love and the attention that it needs to get off the ground or to spread its wings, to fly? And I feel like this is completely up to you, but you may think and you may tell yourself, well, I don't have what it takes to nurture, to care for, whatever this is here showing up in your world, whatever is in your egg here, whatever golden opportunity awaits for you, Libra, whatever limiting beliefs you have and you're telling yourself that you can't take care of this or move forward or embrace or receive, that's just a lie. It's just an illusion. You have more than enough to help you and some. All right. And lastly here, you have the heart chakra, which Libra actually governs the heart chakra region. And this is all about healing too. Healing as well. You have the star clarifying the heart. Now, any emotional dis-ease within the heart chakra, it can manifest in the form of anxiety, worry, depression, heart palpitations, heart attack, heart stroke, breast cancer, anything within this heart region. Of course, please seek medical professional guidance if need be. But I get that a lot of you are releasing things that have been difficult, things that have been emotionally difficult. Then your brain starts to tell a story based on some emotional difficulties that no longer exist. Does that make sense? So there could have been an emotional situation that your brain then attached itself to and said, oh, well, Libra, you can't do that. So we're going to make sure you don't do that again by avoiding this or self-sabotaging that, right? But that's not happening for you anymore, Libra. This is time for you to open up that heart to embrace the abundance that's available here to you. There's a bright new opportunity. That's what the star brings in. The star comes after a tower. So some of you certainly could have had a tower moment in the past. I don't see recent past. Some of you maybe, but this could be the last few years. Even the last, I'm getting 3 to 7 years, there could have been some big tower moments for you, as those are inevitable. We all have them. Big changes that alter your life. Right? And when the star comes in, it says that there's major healing that is going to bring in a lot more hope, a lot more inspiration, a lot more peace and positivity. So don't give up on those dreams. You're closer than you think you are, because here's the milestones accompanying your energy. So you're on the edge, you're on the verge of some beautiful, bright new opportunities. So get ready. Some of you could even be going on a world excursion or even a spiritual quest. Maybe you're traveling across the world, going backpacking, going to the jungle, going to the ocean, or going to the mountains. There could be some sort of spiritual quest that you take in the near future that opens your heart chakra to the max. This is beautiful. All right. Now, when it comes to money, wealth, abundance, and career, you have 4 cards that came out here. You have the book card. Libra, I feel like you always get the book. Where are my writers at? Who's writing a memoir? Raise your hand, because those of you that are writers, authors, you're writing a memoir, maybe you're writing a fiction novel, whatever it is that has to do with that book energy. It could even be starting a new chapter in your world. Maybe some of you are writing a new book in a series called Your Life, Libra's Life, right? This is all about paperwork, contracts, and learning as you go. It's a really wonderful time to take a class, go back to school, sign up for that online learning community, put yourself out there. Maybe you're the teacher at this time. This is education and law. So you're really sparking up some divine ideas at this time. So open the book. What does your next chapter look like? Remember, you're the one holding the pen here, Libra. You have what it takes to write that next chapter and to hit those milestones that that maybe at times you've pushed away or you haven't seen show up in the timing that you would like. There possibly has been some power struggles, power plays, power trips. Somebody's been tripping here, wanting the power, wanting the head up, or wanting to one up. Thank you, Spirit. One up you, Libra, in your business or in your, I'm getting family or friendships as well. It's like wanting to one up you or say, hey, this is what I did. I feel that it's important for you at this time to find solutions to any power struggles or control issues that have played out. You have the Crown card. This is about overcoming obstacles. It can be about wealth, right? Someone may have really been struggling or on that power trip due to money. This could even affect relationships as well, where maybe someone spends and someone saves, or money could be a factor causing some stressors. I feel like that's going to be resolved here because you are finding obstacles, or finding solutions to any obstacles that have hindered your success. Now we also have here taking charge, making progress, Libra. Wearing that crown. This is boss energy, and I feel like you are stepping up into some sort of responsibility or role, a new title as well, new name tag, new something on your door, or on your energy field, a new label. But it's a positive one. It's one that you'll gladly attach to your energy field here. Next, you have the butterfly. There could be some changes that come in. This can be short-term loans, Libra. This can be sudden spending or frivolous spending. Pay attention to make sure, of course, if you have the extra money to spend, then do so. But just make sure if you have allotted yourself to maybe spend, let's just throw it out there, $5,000 on A, B, or C, just check your spending, make sure it's in check, because you don't want to come back from maybe a trip or a shopping excursion and you see $10,000 on your credit card. So just be careful of some extra spending here. Now, I do sense that there's changes when it comes to finances. There's changes that are going to allow you to bring in more creativity, possibly artwork. Some of you are artists or creators or influencers. This is about making your work fun. If you feel like you've lost a little bit of that passion or that pizzazz, get ready, because that Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords breakthrough, right? There's a lot of new momentum coming in here, a lot of vibrant energy showing up that's going to make your work a lot more fun than maybe it has been in the past. And lastly, you have the candle. This is all about ambition, taking action, hustle, manifesting more money. And the more that you make it fun, the more money you'll actually bring in here, Libra. Now, you could be a manager. Some of you, you're in a high ranking position here. This is all about visibility, getting noticed. Some of you could be in an athletic type of job where you're constantly on your feet, or you maybe do yoga. Maybe you bring together wellness retreats and you're constantly out in nature, walking and hiking. I'm also getting model. This is interesting. I don't think I've ever gotten that in a reading. Some of you could be models. I mean, it could be a full-on, maybe your full body model, or face model, or it could even be hands. There's something here with the hands. I mean, how neat is that? Are you a hand model and you make a lot of bucks here, Libra? But I am getting here hands. I mean, some of you could even be, maybe it's modeling clay or modeling something here that you've created or made, or hands could be significant for whatever reason. Maybe it's part of a logo, part of, a business idea. Hands could be an effect here. I also sense with this candle, this is about you sparking that passion with that Ace of Wands. It's sparking that, reigniting that desire within. And that's something that may be coming in more towards the end of September into October here, where you're feeling good. You're feeling like you're hitting these milestones. Now, when it comes to love, Libra, you have control issues, or someone does around you. This could be control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally, because we may be trying to control the outcome. And when we try to control the outcome, then resistance comes in, and it actually prolongs healing. It prolongs that organic flow. It's like pushing against the boulder here that you're carrying with the 10 of Wands, but it's just not budging. So any control issues that show up, try to speak with compassion or step away. If both of you may be a little fired up at times, step away so things don't, blow up or explode. And then revisit it when you both are able to be in your right minds. Okay, we have express your love, and this is all about the heart and the throat. So express your love through song, through dance, through words, through telling someone how you truly feel about them as well. It says go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Reach out. Reach out to a family member, a loved one, a child. Apologize if you were in the wrong, Libra. Accept an apology coming towards you. This is all about expression of who you are on a deeper level. So whatever crud or ego got caught up in the throat here, we can remove, pull out, and we can get to that heart center where you really do want to be. Next, you have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support and help from others. And we were talking about that earlier, because sometimes we tend to push it away, right? Oh, Libra, I'll help you. I'd love to get together. And then, no, that's okay. I'm busy, or I have this going on. Whether this is your friends at times or whether this is you, it's important to ask and it's important to receive. So accept that support from others. I'm also getting here, it's okay to help without expecting anything in return, and vice versa. Because so many times us souls having this human experience, right? We put things out there in an expectation of getting something in return. You will always get something in return because that's the law of reciprocity, right? But when we do it in the form of unconditional love, in the form of service to others, in the form of opening our heart on that higher level, knowing that even if we didn't get a thank you in return, or if we didn't get that same reciprocity, know that eventually the universe is going to bring that back to us in some way, shape, or form. Okay, so let your friends help you. All right, Libra, what does your soul want you to know at this time? What is your soul's truth? To whom am I comparing myself right now? This could be that power trip or power struggle or power play. Someone may be comparing themselves even to you, right? Or vice versa. What you are able to see, Libra, in another is only visible because it is within you, ready to be brought out. Shine light on this feeling of not enough and see the truth. All that you need and want is within you. Today's soul action. Today, stop comparing and start creating. Yeah, because when we compare, whether it's our bodies, whether it is comparing how far on your path you are to other people who maybe do the same thing as you, or houses or vehicles, or maybe even in our relationships, we tend to compare. I'm up here on my journey and they're over here, or I feel like I'm down here and they're up here. Remember that each and every one of us, right, we have our own soul's journey, and it's okay to navigate at different frequencies and learn as we go, because our journey is different than theirs and vice versa. So sometimes even subconsciously, Libra, you may have said, well, I'm not comparing. I don't compare. But that could be a default mode, maybe even built in since childhood. It could be a part of societal standards, right? We do compare at times. It is part of that human nature, but catch yourself when you are comparing and try to stop that energy, stop that frequency in its tracks. Be aware of it and remember. How do you do this? Is you remember, you become aware that that's what's happening, and then tell yourself, all that I need and want is within me, right? It's not external. It's not from what they have or what they have, right? All that you need, Libra, is within you. All right, at this time, we're going to get a few messages from your spirit animals. So Libra, please close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in from that solar plexus region, the belly area. Nice big breath. And as you release, I want you to tune into that third eye chakra. And with your eyes closed, I want you to imagine the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. This could be an animal that flies high in the sky or swims deep in the sea. Your animal could be wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. Perhaps your animal is sitting right beside you or at your feet. Maybe they've crossed over the Rainbow Bridge, or maybe you've seen them in the great outdoors recently. There is no right or wrong answer, Libra. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month, all you need to do is post your power animals in the comment section box below the video, and I personally will enter you into that giveaway. All right, so right away here, I was getting, it's not in here, but I was getting the kangaroo. So some of you may live in Australia. You could be traveling to Australia because I'm hearing here the outback. So some of you are originally from that area. Please take it as it resonates. Or maybe you've seen the kangaroo as well. So some of you are 50 years old, 46 years old. You are born on the 6th. You may be in a personal year 6 or a life path 6. Now, your first card out is the rhino. It says, overcome any obstacles. Libra, if anyone can do it, you can. And this is all about you finding solutions with that Ace of Swords to overcome any obstacles that have threatened your journey or that have prolonged your success or your achievements or those milestones. Next, you have Peacock Spirit, Let It Shine, Let It Shine, card 46. This is actually quite wonderful because you see this beautiful blue peacock. There's your throat chakra. And where's this heart emanating from here? The heart chakra right in this area. So it confirms that blue throat and that green heart area, and that's the two colors that are primarily on this card with the peacock. So some of you may even see a peacock feather. Okay, that could be something. I'm getting peacock earrings as well. So some of you may see feathers, you may see a peacock, or you may see an article of clothing or a piece of jewelry that resembles a peacock. That is your sign from Spirit saying, let it shine. Embrace your individuality, Libra. Know that you are special, you are unique, you are talented, and you have a beautiful heart inside and out. Even though you've gone through some difficulties, as we all have, right? You have this heart that shines brightly. And I feel like a lot of you, whatever it is that you're doing, you're in service of the world. Whatever you're doing, I feel like you're helping uplift and raise the vibration of the planet. So keep on doing you, Libra. This is really magnificent. And lastly here, you have Beaver Spirit, card 6. This is all about laying that solid foundation. This is about you feeling good about where you're at. It's also card 6. Lover's energy, Gemini. Some of you may be dealing with the Gemini. You may be wanting to lay a solid foundation when it comes to matters of the heart, or making choices that feel good on an emotional level as well, heading towards your 10 of Cups. Emotional satisfaction and fulfillment, financial emotional fulfillment, right? So there's this energy here of laying a solid foundation where you feel good on all levels, body, mind, and soul, because you know that all of them run parallel with each other. It's hard to have one without the other. You can, but you'll always feel like there's that missing piece. So I feel whatever you're doing here, you're laying that solid foundation. That's going to check all the boxes here, Libra. This is quite beautiful. And last but not least, your final card is There's No Place Like Home, card 50. Did we just say 50 here? Yeah, you have two 50s showing up. Who's 50 years old? Someone could be celebrating a 50th birthday here, or there could have been some significant changes for you around that age. 5 may mean something to you as well. Some of you are born October 5th, or maybe even 1950. Wouldn't that be pretty neat? Okay, so 50 here. This is about authenticity. It's about coming home to yourself. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I just heard home is where the heart is as well. So some of you could be moving, traveling, or finding your sense of self, which we talked about in the beginning. This is all about arriving in a place where you just fit, being comfortable, Libra, in your own skin. For those of you that have been going through some bodily changes, okay, whether this is in the way that you look or the body is, it changes over time. We don't have, the 20-year-old body we had, and we don't have the body we had even 10 years ago. So we're constantly evolving. But you are an empress or an emperor. Some of you are male energy as well, but you have beauty inside and out. And it's important for you to embrace that and feel comfortable with all of you. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals, Libra, that you have the ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin. And that's beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. You can't make that up, Libra. We go back here to the peacock. That's the eyes of his soul, right? Shining right out there. So what a beautiful clarifier. Seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. Beautiful. When it comes to relationships, lovers, friends, and companion animals are at home in your life right now. And they're giving me, this came up in another reading as well. It may have been a Leo. It could be Leo. If you have Leo placements or if you are dealing with a Leo, someone may have a Shih Tzu. A Shih Tzu, that's a breed of dog. That could be a dog that you have, or maybe a dog that's crossed over. There may be something in this reading for you or that may resonate. Okay, some of you need to know that that animal or this animal feels at home or they are at home. Okay, very specific there. Please take it as it does resonate. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity right now. Be home in this relationship, Libra. Together, you add to the love of the world. If this is partnership, whatever it is for you with that Two of Cups, soulmate, sisterhood, friendships, bonds, lovers, this is a relationship where the both of you add to the love of the world. And when you act in an authentic way, you command the world to reflect back to you exactly what is in your highest good. Your business choices, the investments you make, and the creative projects that you immerse yourself in are powerfully on point. Why? Because when you are fully yourself, radically accepting everything on your journey to date, both successes and failures, you will see the divinity in all things. Abundance is a natural progression when you experience this kind of authenticity. And there's something pretty crazy here I have to share with you. I do feel here that a lot of you, there's something unique physically as well as spiritually, and I'm getting here, it could be a mole, it could be a birthmark, it could be a scar. Spirit's giving me that there's something unique on your body that is significant or is authentic to you, and it's actually quite beautiful. Even if it's something that maybe you didn't love or you haven't loved, this is a piece of you to embrace and to love to its fullest here. And let's see here. And the protection message, I do feel that for a lot of you, we are memory-driven creatures. We have that Eight of Swords showing up. So the memory remembers what the heart goes through, right? The brain remembers exactly how you felt, and it's going to tell you and remind you over and over and over again. And we look for certainty. And it says here, sometimes we find that uncertainty in the familiar, even if the qualities we seek in other people are expressed in unhealthy ways. There's that control, right? It says avoid being too eager to find home. There's that Chariot. Choose something unfamiliar and trust, Libra, that there you will find a new normal. So I have to repeat that because Spirit is saying this is significant here. Trust that there's a new normal coming in here for you. Remember, if you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Do the opposite of what feels right, even if it's uncomfortable, because what feels right, Libra, is really what feels familiar. And you will attract and be drawn to the very things that you don't want anymore. This time will not be different unless you do something different. So very powerful message there. And I feel like a lot of you, you've already done the spiritual work. You've done the realization. You understand what that message meant. You may want to go back and repeat that, rewatch it, write it down, but there's something significant here for you. And I feel that whatever cycle you have been in, some of you it could have been a karmic cycle, or it was something that was repetitive over and over. That's what you're releasing here with the 8 of Swords. You're releasing and knowing that that experience happened for you, but it doesn't have to continue on your journey moving forward. No place like home. That's what I have for you, Libra. I hope it resonates. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. I would love to see those animals in the comment section box below. And again, if you're vibing with the energy of the channel, please feel free to hit that subscribe and bell button so you don't miss the notifications. Thank you so much, Libra, for spending your precious time and energy here today with Spirit and I. Lots of love.